Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with the Marvel Legends Giant Man Build-A-Figure. It's a viewer requested review. Yeah, I'm going one better, making it my biggest action figure comparison to date, as Giant Man goes toe-to-toe with Goliath. I'm going to compare the various aspects of each action figure, sculpt, deco and articulation. Then at the end of the video, you guys let me know in the comments below which one you think is best. Giant Man was the Build-A-Figure of a Walmart exclusive wave released back in 2006 and released in the UK as a Woolworths exclusive. Ah, good old Woolies, may she rest in peace. Giant Man is of course Hank Pym, who discovered the Pym particles, hence the name, using them in a size-altering formula to combat crime as Ant-Man, then later as Giant Man as we have here. Bill Foster, the man who became Goliath, was a lab assistant to Hank Pym, also gaining his size-altering power by virtue of Pym particles. He has coincidentally also used the Giant Man codename, and just in case you didn't notice he was a black guy, well, back in the day Marvel hit you over the head with that, as originally he went by the codename Black Goliath. Hey, it was the 70s, it's just luck that the X-Men Storm didn't end up being Black Storm. The figure was released as the much bigger half of a Marvel Universe Gigantic Battles 2-pack with a 3 3/4 inch Ragnarok figure. It was exclusive to Walmart in the US and not released internationally, as it seems sometimes Hasbro don't like to make money. When it comes to being Giant Men, size really does matter, and side by side you can see that Giant Man at 14 inches has 2 inches on Goliath, but with Giant Man coming with the 6-inch scale Marvel Legends and Goliath with the 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe, you could argue Goliath is the larger figure relative to the scale of the line he was released in, but the beauty of a size-altering character is that you can fit them into a line of any scale. Giant Man is an entirely new sculpt, whereas Goliath had a previous life as a Marvel Legends icon Cyclops. In fact, if you removed Goliath's belt, you'd find Cyclops' X logo belt buckle under there. The level of deco on Giant Man is higher, with both the red and blue parts of his costume having some shading, whereas Goliath's costume only has shading to the white part, and the blue part of his costume would benefit from some highlighting, as in its darkness it's really quite flat looking. Now taking an even closer look, and Giant Man has a great stoic face sculpt with a paint deco that heightens the realism even further. The face sculpt for Goliath doesn't disappoint either, and with the body reusing another figure, it's good they put some effort into nailing the head sculpt. Now before I declare which I think is personally best, let's take a look at articulation and see if that can sway my opinion. The heads of each rotate side to side. They look down this much, and then up this much. So Giant Man definitely a winner when it comes to the neck hinge. At the shoulder, the arms of each rotate. They also move up a real decent amount. Giant Man maybe a tiny bit more, and back down. There's upper arm rotation. Both have a double jointed elbow, and then Goliath rotates at the wrist, whereas Giant Man rotates mid-lower arm. Both have a wrist hinge moving down and up, and that's where it ceases for Goliath. Yet Giant Man has articulated fingers. And of course, when you give a mature adult collector like myself a figure with articulated fingers, the first pose they're going to strike is this. Both have waist rotation and ab crunches which move this far forwards, and then neither of them not so much back. At the hips the legs move out to the side and back in. They move to the front. Some stiff joints. It's turning out to be as much a workout for me as it is them. There's upper leg rotation. Both have a double jointed knee. There's rotation at the ankle on Goliath and rotation at the top of the boot on Giant Man. And then both ankles are hinged, moving backwards and forwards. Then that's it for Goliath, and Giant Man has an ankle pivot, plus he also has toe articulation. So all things considered, it's hard not to side with Giant Man. As a cornerstone of the Avengers, the character casts a long shadow over the history of comics. In comparison, Goliath's moment in the spotlight was being killed in the Civil War storyline, and in dying was more significant than he ever was in any of his moments as a living hero. But those emotional connections limitations aside, and even judging them purely as action figures, then Giant Man for me still takes it by offering more and a better range of articulation. So that's my opinion. Now you guys let me know who you declare the victor. Anyway, for an action figure comparison of two much smaller figures, then click this video. As ever, please help me out by giving this video a big thumbs up. Also remember to comment, share and subscribe. Check out the description beneath this video for links to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Click those links and connect with me there too. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.